Hey, what's going on, guys? Uh, Wanted to show you the process of changing your window regulator out on a 2013 through 17 Dodge Viper, also known as the Gen 5. Um, really never put a video together before, so it's gonna have to excuse a lot. There's a lot of repetitiveness that's going to be going on, and hang-ups just like that. But anyway, like I said, this is just something that I wanted to do because I really couldn't find anything on the Gen 5s. Uh, I did find the other generations, which is Gen 3 and 4, which is kind of the same, but I just wanted to do one for the Gen 5s. But either way, hopefully you find something in this video that helps you out. Also, if you're doing a DSC window boss kit, this also will help you. I'm not really going to show you um, that part as far as put on the parts of that because it was pretty easy. But anyway, to start off, you have, which I already have it loosened, but this plate, there's a nut up under there that you have to take off. And behind here, get the focus, this little cover, this is a cover. And you can use a flathead to pop it off, and there's a nut behind there. And some of the Gen 5s, they say there's a nut right here if you have like a airbag cover, but I don't. Mine's a 13, but I don't know if it matters. But if you do have a little airbag thing, you should be able to pop that off, and there should be another nut behind that. But basically, once you get either the 2 or the 3, whichever one you have, after you get them out, you just pull the whole cover off. You really just pull it. It might snap off or just come straight off. I've already had mine off, and once I removed this one and that one, I just grabbed on both ends and pulled towards me, and the whole thing just came off. So the next step is getting this off, and I'll show you the rest. All right, you have to excuse my voice. My voice is kind of sore, but I wanted to kind of show you the points of things you need to do if you're trying to change your window regulator in your 2013 to 2017 Viper. I'm not sure if it'll work for the earlier years, but this will be at least for the 5th generation. Once you get the door panel off, like I have, as far as freeing the window, which I believe is the next step, that's the step I did. Once you take this off, you will see you have a bolt right here, and you can't see it, but there is another bolt right there, which I've already taken out. But that's where it was. So you have those 2 bolts, and there is a clip right here that you have to pull. Now, I don't know if some others left the speaker on, but I myself had to take it off, so I just unscrewed the speaker, and now it's clear. And you might, I'm sure you will, have to move your window up and down to just get to different points. But just kind of have it secure, because I'm sure when I take this clip off it will drop, and especially when I take this bolt off. But that is the next step, and I'll be back. Alright, like I said, you have to excuse me. Never have made a video before or edited. I'm sure the editing is going to be horrible, but I kind of want to show you what you need to do to get this clip out. I'm just going to use a flathead. Oh, sorry. So I'm using a flathead to kind of get it a little out, and I have some pliers to get it the rest of the way. And you just pull it like that. And after that, just loosen. This wasn't tight, this was just hand tight. So I'm going to take this out. You have to excuse me, like I said, just trying to make something visual. And I think it is. The window is already kind of, I might edit this. Like I said, make sure you have your window secured somehow. So let's see if this is it. I'm going to pull up on it, and that's it. I'm pulling my window out. So let me put this phone down and I'll be back. All right, like I said, window is out. The next step I'm working on is, excuse me, getting the window regulator out. So far, like I said, this is Gen 5. You have a bolt right here. You have a bolt right there. You have one right here, one right there, one right here, one at the top of the door right here, and there's one behind the door handle. So to get behind this one, just, you know, using a wrench. This should be the last one. All right, and you don't need to take that off either. You just saw it comes off. So after that, I should be able to remove it. Seems up. Missed one. There's one right here too. Let me get that real quick. Let me get that real quick. Be right back. All right, I got that one off. So now, unless I'm missing something, it all should come out. And you got this holding it on, which I'm gonna pull it out. Now it is completely free. And from what I saw, you can pull it out through the opening, so I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, to get the regulator out, it was a little tricky for me because of this long piece right here that goes in the back. I had to basically put the front end through the hole as much as I can, and I was able to kind of bend this piece forward with it sticking up, and I was able to then pull this out. So that's the way I did it. It's kind of tricky, but I'm taking it out anyway because it's broken, but it might be a problem putting the newer one in because I don't want to break it. So we'll see what happens next. All right, got the new regulator in. The best way, from what was said online, to slide one in up top while you're pushing this through. So what you want to do, starting with this end, is you're coming through and angling it. It took a second, but forcing it up through there. That way you have enough room to get the back end through the hole. And as you can see, I eventually got it. It's kind of nerve-wracking, and you kind of have to bend the piece a little bit, but as you can see, it's in, and next part is tighten everything back down. All right, I got my window not entirely back in, but enough. First, I adjusted where the regulator is sitting. I plugged the power back up and raised it some, because at first I had this right here all the way down and I couldn't get the window there. So basically raise it up to kind of where it is, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's this little nub that's attached to the window. This nub needs to be pushed through this hole. Let me see, can I pull it back? Yeah, you can kind of see it moving in and out. So you gotta kind of force it in, or at least I had to. Maybe it'll be easier for you. But put that in. After that, grab your clip, push the clip back in. And next, getting blurry. Next, you got those two bolts. One there, and once I put this one in, I will have to raise the window up. I'll have to raise this up to this hole, and I'm about to do that next. All right, got that tightened down. That one tightened down. Of course, you already saw we had the clip in. Go to the passenger side, and let's see how she does. Test this one. Okay. Oh. Alright. Looks like I need to make some adjustments. Alright, back. After the initial try and hearing all that noise, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I had to go adjust a few nuts that were coming in contact with the windshield when it was coming down. So I was able to kind of move them out of the way, and it is new. One thing I had to do though, a problem I was running into, the window would go down, but it would not go up anymore. What was going on? I could have it come down, and I'll pull up, and nothing would happen. What I had to do was do a regulator relearn, and that process is with the ignition on, not accessory mode, ignition on. You pull up on the switch and hold it for 5 seconds. And I did my 5 seconds once the window was all the way up. I count to 5 and let go. Then you let the window down, and once the window was all the way down, I count another 5 seconds. And after that, you turn the ignition off. And you have to do this with the passenger door closed, or whatever door you're working on needs to be closed. So after you do 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down, and then you turn the ignition off, you go over and open the door and close it. and it's supposed to work, and it has worked for me. So at first I was having problems with it, like I said, going up and down. I had to do a regulator relearn, and so far so good. So now it's just putting everything back together, which by now, if you're taking everything apart, you gotta put your speaker back up, um, put this plastic back up, and just plug up everything, and be good to go. Alright, this is the last part, which I'm sure you probably don't need help on, but of course you're putting that screw back on, putting that back on, putting your covers back on, and good to go. Successfully put in a new window regulator and the DSC Boss Kit for those of you who use this to put one on. But thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful. If anything that you saw that I did that could have been better, please comment it for, I guess we can all know. And other than that, I hope this helps somebody. Thanks.